we're going to make these cute little Easter chickens today. So you can see they're all slightly different colours. There's two different ways of doing this. You can use fabric, and that's the way I'm going to show you in a few minutes. And there's another way of doing it, like this one. Basically, you just paint the polystyrene. It's made in a polystyrene shape. It can be either an egg or a ball. You just paint it, 1 or 2 paints of yellow or orange paint, let it dry, and you're ready to decorate them. But we're going to do it with fabric today. So I've got some here. Lots of little pieces cut out. I used the pinking scissors to do this. You can see that the edges are zigzagged. If you don't have a pinking scissors, that's absolutely fine too. You just use normal scissors and cut small pieces. They don't have to be the same. In fact, it looks nicer if they're different, slightly different shapes. So the method to do this, you get your polystyrene shape. I got an egg here and I've cut the base off it. That way it'll stand by itself, it won't fall over. And to put these pieces on, I'm going to take one. I have glue here. This is white glue that's diluted. 1 part water to 2 parts glue, and stirred up, mixed really well. And I'm going to put a little bit on my finger. Flip it over slightly. And I just find it a handy way when you're using very small pieces. Glue all over it. Don't worry about getting it on the fingers because it'll come off after. I'm going to give this fella a red, slightly red head. He's a little rooster chicken. Put another red piece on. Oops. Again. It's just for the front of him. Now we're going to go orange. And overlap them slightly, you don't want any white gaps. And glue on top as well. Put 1 more on. Glue all over. Place it on. And then glue on top again. When this is dry, you can put it on a plate to dry. Just turn it every now and then, just to make sure that it doesn't stick on the plate. And when it's dry, get the glue again and the brush and cover the whole thing with glue, and that'll make it nice and solid. Nothing is going to come off. So I'm going to put that over here. I'll do that again in a minute. Clean my fingers. And I have one here that I have finished to the next stage. This one. But the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to give him feet. As you can see, some of these have feet made from felt, and some of them are made from paper. But we're going to go with paper today. I have a couple here that I cut out earlier on. They'll do him, but I'll show you how I did that as well. So you get your little piece of orange card paper, and you need to draw nearly like a stem or a trunk first, and then up, and 1, 2, 3 for his feet, because that bit there is going to go underneath him. You just need that bit extra, otherwise his feet might disappear under the chicken. So get 2 pieces and cut them together. Just hold them together and cut. If you don't manage to cut inside the line the whole time, a little bit of pencil mark showing. Well, if it's a pencil you can rub it out, but otherwise you just turn it upside down when you're sticking it on. It won't show it off. Now, my stem, 2 feet, so we'll use this one. We'll get some glue. What we'll do is we'll cross them underneath them, like so, and they'll be sticking out. So put one on first. Bit of glue. You don't have to glue the whole back of it because some of it is going to stick out in front. So just put about half or a little less than half glue and put that underneath. You can use this glue or you can use undiluted glue. Might be a better idea because make sure it sticks better. And that beside it. Push it in slightly. So there's his feet. You can see that. Now we're going to give him wings. So I got a couple of feathers here. The spine on them is quite strong, so they will go into the little hole that I'm going to make. I have a darning needle. Now figure out where your feet are, so because you want the hole to go exactly on the side. Push the feather into the hole you've just made, like that, and then find it directly opposite. See right there. Make your hole. Push your feather in. There's his wings. If you don't have a darning needle handy, or if your feather is quite soft, like this one here is much softer, it might be more difficult to push into a hole, just put some glue on the front of it there and just stick it on the side of the chicken, like that one there is done that way. Okay, now he's going to need eyes, a couple of joggle eyes here. I'm going to actually put the glue on the chicken and put the eyes on the glue. Sometimes that's handier. And then he's going to have a beak. Cut one there, and I'll show you how I did that as well. So make a little rectangle, card paper, fold it over on the double, and from the fold just cut up and then back down again. There's your beak. And when he goes on, it'll sort of stay open. It looks like he's singing or chatting or saying Happy Easter to you. So same thing again, we'll just put glue on one side of that. And stick that on underneath his eyes. That's him kind of finished. If you wanted to elaborate further, you could give him a fringe, bangs, by gluing more on top. You use your imagination, and they do look lovely on a display. Say if you're working in a nursing home with lots of people, let them all use different colour feathers, different colour fabric, or if they want to paint them, paint different colours, and they look absolutely fabulous in a display with lots of them. So have fun and make a few. Bye bye.